Hey budget gardeners, Vita Loca here. Join me today as I show you how to collect the seeds from a Verbena Bonariensis plant. So let's go. I have never grown this particular plant. I've seen it in other people's gardens. I'm intrigued by it. I think it's very pretty, and I definitely want to give it a try. And as it turns out, I saw it in a few places this summer where it was going to seed. So I went ahead and collected the seeds from it. While I was visiting my friend Linda, I asked her if I can collect the seeds from this particular plant, and she said, why not? So that's where I got the seeds from. What I really like about this plant is it's a tall plant and it has like a very airy feel to it. The way that the plant moves in the wind, and it's just very striking. And I think it's going to look very pretty in my landscape. From what I understand, when you do grow this plant and it drops its seeds, you can have free plants year after year. It'll be interesting to see if that happens here in my Zone 5B garden. But even if it doesn't, I'm very happy to just collect the seeds and sow it year after year. Okay, so let's go ahead and I'm going to show you what the seed pod as well as the seeds look like. Some of the seeds have already dropped from this dried seed pod, but normally what you would do is you would collect the seed pod from the plant, and the seed pod is right here. This is what it looks like. What you can do with the seed pod is you can shake it and the seeds will just fall right out. As with a lot of other seeds, since these seeds are very small, you could also use something like a kitchen strainer if you wanted to strain out the seeds and keep them separated from this material, which is called the chaff. But I didn't really need to do that. After days of these drying, the seeds just naturally came out of the seed pods. What I like to do is I like to store my seeds once they're dry in a small Ziploc bag like this one here. I label it, so it's Verbena Bonariensis. I got these seeds from my friend Linda, and I collected them during 2023. And I have a dime here just to show you the size of the bag as well as the seeds in relation to the dime. What I like to do is use a piece of paper like this one, which is folded in half, and that way I can easily funnel all of these seeds and get them into the bag. So at this point now, I'm going to do a close-up shot of what the seed pod looks like as well as the seeds. Hopefully this has inspired you to get out there and start collecting seeds if you haven't already. I'm going to keep on making lots of videos like this one just to show you what to look for when you're collecting seeds from your different flowers. And this is a great example of a flower that I did not have on my property, but I found it somewhere else. And you can be checking other people's yards as well as parks, lots of different places. Many times, especially annuals, they're going to die. They're going to get pulled out at the end of the season. Usually no one cares if you're collecting the seeds from plants, but it's always a good idea to ask just to be safe. This winter, I'm planning on sowing these seeds. I need to do a little more research since I've never grown this plant because I believe it's a tender perennial in certain locations. And when I was doing some initial research, it sounds like perhaps this particular plant needs a cold stratification period. I'll research it more, and I'll be sure to share my results when I do a video on planting these seeds. I hope you're enjoying your garden, and until the next video, make it a great day with gardening.